Hey guys, hello, hello. Hi Sonia, hi Michelle. Thank you for joining us. My name is Lauren and I'm super excited to be here with you guys this evening as we are getting ready to launch our New Year, New You cleanse. So I started with Isagenix in 2013 and it's crazy to think that like we're nearing 2020 and we're gonna do this again. And it's honestly one of my favorite times of year because sadly, even though the holidays are so wonderful, and we've had all this time with family and friends, it's like this week, no one knows what day it is, right? We just want to live in leggings because our jeans are tighter than normal. You know, it's like we're kind of this sluggish, like fog, and you're like, I don't know if that hangover's from the cookies, from the wine, from the lack of sleep, right? That we all are just kind of like, new year, new start, I'm ready to go. And so I wanted to personally just kind of get the call together that we get everybody on the same page of understanding like why Isagenix is so dynamic, like what makes us cutting edge, right? Like what makes us unique in this industry. Here's some great live testimonials and stories, and then have me outline exactly what the New Year, New You cleanse looks like. So most of you know me, but for those of you that don't, or those of you that listen to this in recording time, in addition to being with Isagenix for 6.5 years, I've been in the health and wellness industry for over 15. So I'm a group fitness instructor, I'm a retired personal trainer, I am a retired clinical nutritionist, and I only tell you that because I have seen everything in the industry and I've seen nothing get the results like Isagenix. And in addition to that, in addition to seeing all the things that are out there, I'm really just like skeptical and I'm really critical about some of the things that are out there. And so I stand behind these products because of their purity, because of their effective, how effective they are, because they're clean, because they taste good. And I just want you to kind of know that because I really think that we own the space in nourishing the body and cleansing the body. So that being said, I'm just going to ask a couple questions. Feel free to use the chat. But if anybody's like, I feel a little fluffy right now, right? Like if you're like, I've had more headaches or more brain fog, I'm craving more sugar. If that's you right now, feel free to type in the chat. Or if you are someone who's looking for a jump start, like tell me what your goal is, right? Like some people are not here for weight loss. Some people just want to improve their skin, or they just want to give their body a detox, like you would deep clean your house. You know, maybe you are wanting to lose weight. Maybe you're wanting to improve your hair, your skin. Maybe you're like, I am going to take 2020 and become the best athlete I can be. And you want to improve your performance. But I just want to kind of see where you guys are at right now in regards to some of the way you're feeling, if you're a little sluggish, right? Or some goals that you have. And why we do that, I want you to just kind of think about some of the major issues that are happening in the environment today, okay? So people always ask me, well, why do I need supplements, Lauren? Like I eat clean, I work out, like why would I need to take anything in addition to that, you know? And I bring this up because that was me. I grew up in Boulder, Colorado. For those of you that don't know, it's like a super crunchy city. You know, like kale salads was what I ate as a kid. Like iceberg lettuce was just not in my repertoire, right? So I was like, if you work out and you eat clean, that's all you need. But honestly, that's false. But a lot of us think that. And the misconception is that we can get everything we need from food, or the misconception is that calories in and calories out is enough. And I wholeheartedly disagree with that. And the reason is because there's some major things happening in the environment today that are affecting us and therefore affecting our metabolism and our overall health. So the first one, and you know, Kari, it looks like you're typing in there, Michelle, if you guys want to help me with the notes, I would love it. But the very first problem that I want you guys to realize is our food is bankrupt. So if you think about the produce that like my grandma grew in her yard and picked and ate that night, like our fruits and vegetables don't have the same vitamins and minerals. Things are grown with herbicides and pesticides. They're picked prematurely. They travel to a grocery store. Then they sit on our store or our shelves at home. And that entire time it's losing nutritional value, let alone all the herbicides and pesticides that prevented the food from making its vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. And so this is not to scare you, but just to say, hey, it's not enough anymore. Like if I want to have optimal health, if I want to be vibrant, if I want to be energetic, I have to figure out how to put good nutrition in my body so that I have the right levels of omega, the right levels of vitamin D, and just overall the best gas in your car, right? Like if you drove a Lamborghini, you wouldn't put anything but premium gas in the car. And so this is your body you're taking care of. What is the premium fuel that you're putting in it? The second major issue that I want to bring awareness to is the amount of stress we have. So some of us may have had a little bit more in the last week or two because in-laws are in town or out-of-town guests are around, or there's kids, more kids than normal around, or whatever that may be. But on a day-to-day basis, a lot of us have financial stress. A lot of us have commuting, traffic stress. A lot of us have spouse stress or kids stress. So many of us are just dealing with deadlines or just kind of overwhelmed. Exercise is a form of stress. You know, if you work out fasted first thing in the morning, you might be doing treadmill sprints because the Peloton instructor is yelling you to, but your body is like, why am I running from a tiger first thing in the morning? So if you are stressed, right, you're going to pump out cortisol. And if you're pumping out cortisol, you're going to have midsection weight. So no matter how clean you're eating or how much you're working out, it's like, why do I have this like tube around my stomach that won't go away? And it's because it's hormonal. And the third major issue that I really just want to educate you guys on is the amount of pollution and toxicity in the environment today. So I will talk to other practitioners and they'll say to me things like, Lauren, you don't need a detox. Our kidneys and liver do that. I'm like, okay, I agree that they are our detoxing organs, but how many cars were on the road 100 years ago, 200 years ago, right? How many industrialized plants were there 100 years ago, 200 years ago? I mean, you can see the brown cloud all over Denver now. It didn't used to be that way. You know, you used to just hear about that in California or LA. And so to sit here and think like our body is expected to do the same thing it did 100 or 200 years ago before the environment has totally changed is really, really inaccurate. And so the way the Isagenix system comes in is we have these amazing solutions that literally not only transform bodies and give you products to get the solutions you want. It's not a Band-Aid. From the inside out, we're going to reset and rebalance your body. Just like you defragment a computer, right? Like just sometimes like your phone's buzzing out and you're like hard reset and then it works again. Like our bodies are the same way. And we have found is that even though some of the Isagenix products can stand alone independently, they work best synergistically. They work best when we use the system, when we follow the 30-day system. So I will tell you that I was beyond skeptical, but I wanted to change. So even though I was kind of stuck in my, like, I'm just going to keep doing my juice cleanse and I'm going to eat enough parsley and kale and spirulina to feel better and lemon juice every morning, right? Like this is where my headset was. 6.5 years ago, I was exhausted. I would wake up and like drink coffee just to shower and get ready. And I would drink coffee all throughout the day. And I would drink more energy drinks to go to my next job, you know? And I think like I was in my late 20s and early 30s, like you shouldn't feel that way. But I was running on such low energy and so stressed out of my mind, like I had to, you know, I just had this go, go, go feel. And even though at the time I was working out 3 to 4 hours a day as a fitness instructor, and I was measuring all my food, right, and counting all these macros, I didn't look good. Like I was fluffy. I didn't have the lean body mass. Like something was not working. And so when I hopped on the program, I was shocked to get such amazing results. I wasn't someone who wasn't working out, and I wasn't someone who was eating fast food and drinking soda pop all day long that you would have expected a transformation, right? I was already clean and already active. So for me to wake up with this vibrancy and this alertness, it's like someone had reached down and turned a light on inside of me. I was like, what's in this? You know? And like literally effortlessly, I was working out less and my pant size just kept going down. And I was like, what is happening? And that's when I really realized that these products were rebalancing the body because we were putting that good nutrition in. We were detoxing from the inside out. We were revving up our metabolism, increasing growth hormone, resetting our insulin sensitivity by getting all the junk out, and managing our stress that by lowering the cortisol, all that fluff just melted away. And I was really stepping into optimal health outside of calories in, calories out, outside of just a whole 30 kind of clean, healthy eating. And before I talk to you a little bit about how today I believe in the 80-20 and do mostly good, but have a little bit of fun, I actually want to invite 2 special women at separate times to share their story that are on the call tonight, because I love that it's real people with real results. And I literally could just be on here for the next hour letting everybody just talk because our products are so amazing. but I had asked, first of all, Michelle Donnell to pop out. She was at my event yesterday, and she said something that was so powerful. I said, you have got to share this on the virtual New Year, New You call. So I'm going to mute for a second, honey. If you could just, I'll unmute you, pop out. Just kind of share what things have looked like for you over the last year.
Okay. Hi. So I've been doing Isagenix now since January 23rd, 2018. So next year will be 1 year for me. I have literally gone from a size 3XL to an XL. So last year I got a workout outfit, and it's 3XL. It was 3XL. And then this year I got this workout outfit that I have on today actually, and it's now an XL. And it's not tight, it's not super loose on me, it fits me perfectly. So I'm so excited. Like, the products seriously work. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I'll be honest, yes, I use the products every day, but there's times that I'll eat a cheeseburger, or there's times that I'll have, you know, like some chocolate. But for the most part, every single day I put this nutrition into my body, and it is working. Like, I'm just flabbergasted about my results, and I'm so excited that my goal for this next year is to be by a size 10, 12. Like, that, I don't want to be super skinny like size 2, but you know, 10, 12, like, that's where I want to be. That's where I was prior to having kids 20 some years ago. So I'm really excited, and I just want you guys to know that if you use the products properly and you just keep using them, like, you're going to get the results that you want. And it took me a while. Like, sure, it's hard some days, but you got to just keep doing it. You have to believe in it. And then as you keep believing in the products and using those products, you see the results. Like, don't put yourself on the scale, because the scale doesn't do well for you, right? It's the same. You're the same weight some days, and, you know, it can go 2 months and you're still the same weight. It's taking pictures of yourself and then measuring. Although I didn't measure, and I should have. But seriously, I take pictures. So every week I'm taking pictures of myself so that I can put them next to each other and see the difference. And I see the difference. And that,
you guys should totally look her up if you go to her page. And we share her transformation all the time because it's amazing. So I am so grateful for you, and thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
I also want to bring out tonight my super dear friend who I cannot wait to see her, because I just keep getting selfies of like the ever shrinking Lori, and I haven't seen her since the summer. So Lori Rizzo, will you please pop out and kind of share your story, even what you did in the beginning, the relapse, the kind of refocus, where you're at right now?
Sure. Hi, thanks for having me. I think the analogy that you gave of the Lamborghini and gas kind of is perfect for me, because I've been in Isagenix now since February 2014, had an amazing over 50-pound weight loss, because I was putting, you know, the top grade fuel in all the time. And then I sort of stopped, and not exclusively, but I just, every now and then it was less and less top grade fuel. And all of a sudden I had noticed that I had stopped putting it in my body, and I was suffering, and I literally needed a tranny flush, right? Like, I needed all those things we would do for our car, but we don't do for ourselves. So I, in the spring, just got refocused on it, put myself first. Stop saying yes to everybody else. Stop going out to dinner because they were here visiting. It's hard to say no to people when they come visit you here because they save up to come to Hawaii. It's really hard to tell your friends no, but it turned into my waistline. It turned into me being sluggish, not wanting to do work, not wanting to do anything. And so in June, I committed to it and went really solid, really hard, put it in my body every day, said no to everybody, and dropped about 50 pounds since. So, and I've been able to now keep it off since that's been happening. And I don't know, it really took just putting myself first and knowing that it's okay to eat good food and it's all right to make those decisions. And I just did and committed to it, and it worked. And if I put crappy gas in my car, it felt crappy. And if I eat crappy, I know it. And it's not that I deprive myself. I just don't eat 3 weeks of crappy. It's one meal once every now and then, 80-20, you know how it is.
That's so awesome. And Lori, thank you for sharing that. So she really just set it up to kind of how I want to explain what the New Year, New You cleanse will look like. So I am a huge fan of 80-20. You know, I felt like when I was so clean and so restricted, if I were to have like a treat meal, right? Like I was like, okay, it's Sunday brunch. I worked out for 2 hours. I'm going to go have some French toast or some pancakes. I would literally gain like 3 or 5 pounds. And it would take like a week or two to fall off. I'm like, it's one meal. Like, why does my body get so sensitive? And now that it's just this kind of muscle building, fat burning, balanced machine, a lot of the times I'm doing what I should be doing. I do my shakes every single day. I do the Ionics, our adrenal support, every single day. I eat a lot of salads, a lot of vegetables, a lot of lean protein. But like, if we go out and have pizza, if we go out and have tacos, if we have brunch, I don't gain weight. Like, I just stay the same. And that's part of you knowing that your body's metabolism is working the way that it should. We shouldn't be that sensitive. And so our 30-day system, you guys, is a combination of shake days and cleanse days. For all intents and purposes, because there's some individual variances, but I want to speak to a group. We're going to do, over the 30 days, 6 shake days a week and 1 cleanse day. Okay, so of the month, there's going to be 4 supported intermittent fasting days. All the other days are what we call shake days. And on those shake days, you're going to do 2. Am I frozen, you guys? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay. For a second, it looked like all of you guys are frozen. I was like, oh, maybe it's me. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so you're going to do 2 of the meal replacement shakes in conjunction with a healthy meal and a couple healthy snacks. Like, our idea is to feed you. So many diets don't work because your calories are so low, your metabolism is so low that you end up just storing everything. Like, we want you to protein pace. We want to give your body the right nutrition to put on lean body mass and rev up your metabolism, even when you're at rest and when you're not working out. So it might look like you have a shake first thing in the morning. A couple hours later, you have a hard-boiled egg. You know, maybe you have a salad with some tuna on it for a lunch. Then in the afternoon, you have another shake. And for dinner, you do like some salmon and asparagus. Maybe you're someone who really likes to have breakfast. You get up in the morning and you do some scrambled eggs and oatmeal. Then you have a shake. You know, a few hours later, you do another shake, and maybe you're still hungry, so you have a handful of almonds with it, or you do some veggies and hummus. And then you have dinner with your family, and you do lettuce wraps and some steamed broccoli and a little side of rice or something. Like, we are going to put together all your meal plans, all of your recipes, step-by-step what you're doing. But the idea of the shake day is to put the good nutrition in. We're building the foundation in your body of good, healthy carbohydrates, good, healthy fats, and good lean protein. And we do that with our Isagenix shake. So I know some of you are on your phone. You might not be able to see this, but in your 30-day system, you guys, you get 4 containers of shakes. It's 68 meals. The shakes are less than $3 a meal. It's just 2 scoops and water with ice. They're so delicious. They're so convenient. And I want you to know that I was a person that was like, you guys, there's no way in heck I'm going to drink 68 shakes, right? Like, I was like, I've never craved a protein shake in my life. Like, if I could get one of these down a day, I feel like I'm winning. Like, that was me when I started. I legit crave my shakes. Like, they make me feel so good, and they're so thick and they're so creamy. There's a lot of times that I'm like, oh, I have dinner leftovers. No, I just want to have a shake. You know, it's just easy, especially when you travel. It makes you feel better. Like, you know, when you've gone to like Chipotle and you're like, okay, I'll just do a burrito bowl. But even when you try to modify it, like after you're eating, you're like, I'm going to take a nap. I'm so tired. Or you need coffee. Like, I've never had a shake and been sluggish. You know, like, you know that you're putting the good nutrition in your body. And then 1 day a week is when you do your cleanse day. And that is giving your body the herbs and botanicals, the vitamins, the minerals it needs to support the natural process. So if you think about cleaning your house, if you didn't have any cleaning supplies, you're going to do a half-ass job at best. Like, how well can you get a toilet cleaned without any bleach or whatever you choose to use, right? Like, you can only dust so much before you have a rag, before you've got some wood spray, before you've got a vacuum, whatever it is. Our bodies are the same way. And so the Cleanse for Life, you guys, you get 2 of these in your pack. It's enough for 4 days. And you drink the drink all throughout the day. You drink the drink. I should come up with a better words. But you are taking the Cleanse for Life in all throughout the day. And the idea is to not only stabilize your blood sugar so you don't get hangry and end up quitting on yourself, but that you are not going through what's called gluconeogenesis. We don't want you to burn the sugar, right? We don't want you to burn your muscle to get the sugar for the energy. We want to burn the adipose tissue, your stored fat. So the cleanse is the nourishment, the vitamins, the minerals to help your body take these toxins into a water-soluble form so you can actually eliminate them. And to keep your blood sugar up so that your whole family doesn't think you're hangry and irritable and like, they're cleansing again, right? You're going to feel good. You're going to feel energized because, again, you're giving your body what it needs. This is something that I want to bring up, though, because as I'm telling you that you're going to make fat-soluble toxins and eliminate them, right? Everybody probably was like, am I going to be in the bathroom all day? Like, what's about to happen? And it is not a poopy cleanse. It is not a colon cleanse. It is like, as you naturally detoxify. When you sweat, if you went to the gym that day, if you urinate, if you have a normal bowel movement, you're gonna get those toxins out of your body, but it is not a colon cleanse. It's nothing abrasive. It's not like you have to stay home from work all day to do it. I actually prefer to cleanse at work because I'm super busy and just like, not focused about not eating and on the go. So that being said, the big overview of here's your shake days, here's your cleanse days, I just want to highlight a few products to show you some of the things that you get in your system. I mean, Isagenix has an amazing lifestyle, like healthy lifestyle system, right? So I haven't done a full 30 days since I started in September of 2013. But I use the products every single day. Like I do my shakes unless I'm not cleansing. I cleanse once a month now instead of once a week. I do the vitamins, I do our e-shots, I do the BL. Like I use these products the same way I work out because I don't ever want to go back to feeling the way I used to feel. However, you can customize this however you want, whenever you want, when you're done. But I want to just break down a few of the 70 products we have available of what would come in that initial system so you kind of see what that looks like. So one of the things that you would get is a box of protein bars. For people that like to choose something, like I know Lori's a big bar girl, instead of always drink something, like you can swap out a shake for a bar. So you can have a shake in the morning, a bar for lunch, and then still have dinner with your family. These also a trick, some people cut them up, like the bars come in individual packages, right? People cut them up into bite sizes and they stick them in the freezer. And then when they want something sweet, they grab a bite of a bar. That chocolate decadence bar tastes like a chocolate covered Rice Krispie treat, right? So instead of like going for a snickerdoodle or something, you can have something sweet, but it's gonna have protein that you're not gonna sabotage your goals. These little energy drinks, oh my gosh, you guys, if anybody is tired, if anybody's sluggish, if anybody's looking for afternoon coffee or hopefully not Red Bulls and rock stars and that type of stuff, like these are gonna be your go-tos. So the e-shot, this is only like 75 milligrams of caffeine. It's like a third of a cup of coffee, but it has, and it's naturally sourced green tea from yerba mate and green tea. It has the adaptogenic herbs in it. So if you're feeling like wound up, racing, like, oh, I got to get this kid to volleyball and this kid to gymnastics and I got to make dinner and blah, 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 it's going to calm you down. Or if you're sluggish, like, oh my gosh, I just worked 8 hours. I'm so tired. How am I going to make dinner? Like it can naturally boost your energy. This is a great pre-workout. Sometimes if you're like, I need to do a presentation. Okay, I'm going to do laundry. I'm going to clean the house. I'm going to text these people. And you're like all scattered. This can just help you get focused, but they taste amazing. They're awesome. And they come in one of your packs. So the other one, the BIA, you guys, this is the only all-natural energy drink out there. It stands for Botanical Energy and Adaptogens. So the energy is coming from raw sourced fruits and veggies. There's mushrooms in here, which is good for your immune system. Again, the adaptogenic herbs. The caffeine in here, which is about 125 milligrams, is from green tea. You're not going to ever have jitters on this like a Red Bull or Rockstar. You're not going to crash, but you're going to feel it. Like if you are tired and you're someone who is looking for energy, you're going to notice it. And mind you, it's delicious. It's a very Bellini flavor. It tastes so good. You will absolutely love it. The Ionic Supreme, this is what I was talking about. This is one of the pillars that's great for stress. You can use this in the morning to wake you up. You can drink it at night to calm you down. It's a great post-workout recovery. Like I told you in the beginning, stress is a form of exercise in the body, or exercise is a form of stress. This will help your body not think you're stressed while you're on the Peloton or you're in yoga or you're running or you're lifting or whatever you're doing. That would absolutely make sure this is in everybody's like auto ship always for the rest of life. Another product that you guys get, this is the bone broth. So I am someone who like has been advocating bone broth for over 10 years, right? It's good for gut health. The collagen is good for hair. It's good for skin. But the idea for me to like sit and simmer bones for 2 days, 3 days, whatever, that smell in the house, like I just have not bothered myself to do it. And I am so grateful that Isagenix released this, you guys. I have to show you. But there are these little packets and it's powder. And you just add it to warm water. There's 9 grams of protein in here, only 45 calories, and it's all the amino acid complex, like this collagen that is so good for your skin, so good for your joints, so good for your hair, plus the vitamin C, which is good for immunity, but it actually helps you absorb the amino acid peptides. This is something you get on your cleanse days. So often people are like, oh my gosh, I'll never make it through a fast day. Like there's no way that I'll ever be able to go without eating. The bone broth that you can have is going to satiate you. It like fills your stomach up. It tastes good. It's savory, especially here like in the winter. It's warm. It's so comforting. But this is like an absolute must, and it's approved on your fast days. Some of you are like, okay, I want to work on my reverse aging. Our vitamin packs that come in your system, you guys, look how simple these are. Like, I have to show you, because I, as a nutritionist, used to prescribe people like 20 different bottles. Like, here's your omegas, here's your probiotics, here's your fish oil, here's your blah, blah, blah. And no one ever took them because it was such a pain to open up all those bottles, you know? These little cellophane packets can go right in your purse. Some people leave this in their bathroom because it's like when they brush their teeth, you know? It's like you're never going to skip brushing your teeth. So you take one in the morning and one at night. But this is all of your antioxidants, all of your omegas, all of your just vitamin, mineral. And so in addition to the shakes, which is your macros, the carbs and fats and proteins, the vitamins is your micros. This is everything that fills in the gaps to really, again, reverse aging and help you reach optimal health. We're not just trying to live status quo and by the basics. We want to live our best. Couple of the things I want to show you real quick. These are the whey thins. This comes in your pack too. These are 100-calorie snack packs that have 10 grams of protein in them. They're approved on cleanse days. They're a great non-perishable snack. So this is something like my go-to is in my bag at all times. Like, if I get stuck in traffic, if I, I'm late getting to a meeting or whatever, and we're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry right now, I need something. This is something that's going to stabilize your blood sugar. It's going to help you build muscle. It's going to help you burn fat, and they taste delicious. So they come in multiple different flavors. We have a vegan form in addition to the whey. There's so many options, you guys, that there's something for everybody. And the last thing I want to show you is the Isadelights. Like, these chocolates are so good. So these Isadelights are fat burning. They are going to curb your appetite. They're mood boosting. And you get them on your cleanse days. So when you're like, oh my gosh, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I haven't eaten today, what am I gonna do? It's like, oh, have a chocolate. And it tells your body, like, I feel good, I'm good to keep going. It will literally help you make more serotonin and dopamine, your feel-good hormones, because the amino acids that are in there. You're not gonna be hangry, you're not gonna be irritable, you're gonna feel satiated, and they naturally curb your appetite that you can complete the cleanse. So there are so many different products, you guys, with Isagenix. We have our probiotics, we have our digestive enzymes, we've got skincare, I mean, we have an array of products. But what I really want talking about tonight with you guys is our 30-day system. And we invite you to get started with one of 3 options tonight. And I do want to just share with you that we have free membership codes. It's a gift to you at the end of the year, and you saying yes to your 2020 goals. So normally there's a one-time fee of $29 to get started with Isagenix. That is going to be waived. And if it's a pack that already waives that, we will take an additional $29 off. Plus, all initial qualifying orders come with free shipping. So it's a massive savings, and it's a way to just reward yourself for jumping into 2020 with your best self, looking and feeling your best. So of those 30-day systems, there's our bare bones basic 30-day cleanse. It's about $275. It's less than $10 a day, and it's going to come with the shakes and cleanse and a couple of the supportive supplements, okay? That's what you're getting. No matter what, any one of these is going to get you guaranteed money back results. One of our most popular systems is known as the premium pack. In addition to that 30 days, you're going to get your shakes and your cleanse, but now you're getting these snacking options that we talked about. You're going to get the protein whey chips, the whey thins. You're going to get the chocolates. You're going to get the energy drinks. It comes with a free blender. That one's about $3.99. It's about $14 a day. And that personally is one of my favorites because I believe in the adage, like, plan to fail, fail to plan, or fail to plan, plan to fail. So you want to make sure you're just set up for success, and having those other tools in the tool shed, we have seen just really, truly accelerate results. In the value system, my absolute favorite, in addition to the 30-day, in addition to all the snack items that come with it, the value system also includes our greens. Each serving of the organic greens is like 2 servings of veggies, just to really alkalize your body and keep your body in an alkalized state, and also the vitamins. So the vitamin pack that I told you about only comes in the value system. That one's about $19 a day. It's $589. No matter which system you get started on, it is 100% money back guarantee. These products work. They absolutely will transform your body. They will transform your life when you sleep better, when you're more energetic, when you feel better, when your clothes slip on easier, no matter what it may be. And the last thing I just want to share with you is I'm a huge fan of accountability, right? Like if I say I'm getting on the Peloton at 5 a.m. tomorrow, realistically, I'm going to snooze like 14 times. I'm going to have coffee. I'm going to check my Facebook. And by like 6:30, I'll actually probably get on it, right? But if I'm meeting Michelle at Orange Theory, right, and we've signed up for a 5 a.m. class, I'm going to be in the parking lot at 4:45. You know, like I'm not going to stand her up. Like we know that we follow through with our word when there's accountability. So I invite you guys to grab some accountability partners. Like, who are your workout friends? Who do you go see movies with? Who do you go out to eat with? And say, I want you to do this cleanse with me. Let's do it together. Let's look and feel our best in 2020. Maybe you've got a spring break trip coming up. Maybe you've got a wedding coming up. Maybe you have a reunion coming up, something. And just get some people on board with you, not only for accountability, but the company's going to pay you. You can get your systems completely paid for with 2 accountability partners. And I just want to assure you that when they plug into this team, they're going to be set up for success. We have an amazing online Facebook community. We share recipes, we share workouts. We have an app that you get that walks you through step-by-step what to do. Our welcome packet has an hourly schedule of what to do on your cleanse days. It has many different recipes and meal options of what to do on your shake days. We are in your back pocket to answer questions. We do not throw people to the wolves. We absolutely believe in just the top-notch customer service because you're investing in your health and we're investing in you to make sure you get the best results possible. So Michelle and Lori, thank you so much for sharing your stories. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm wishing you the happiest new year ever, making 2020 the next decade just absolutely spectacular. And for anyone who's wanting to get started on our group cleanse that starts next Monday, January 6th, please reach out to the person that invited you onto the call tonight. Feel free to share this recording. They can listen to it later. The specials may or may not be available, but the education behind the product stays the same. Thank you guys so much. Good night and Happy New Year.